Good evening. Hi, how are you?
Yes, good evening. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much for asking me too. And yeah, welcome to my session. Thank you so much for joining on Sweta's English Lifestyle.
Yes, I approached you and thank you for the response and thank you for inviting me. Thank you for making me join your session.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. All right. So, as we are meeting for the very first time, I would love to know about you for my audience and for me.
Yes, as you know, my name is Sankavi and I'm from Tamil Nadu and I'm a homemaker. I worked as a teacher for almost 3 years and because of my second pregnancy, I took a career break. Currently, I'm planning
Mhm.
to rejoin and I have a small
Okay.
YouTube channel. Yeah, I started very
In
recently.
teaching field, you want to join again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, did you join or you didn't start yet?
Yes, I have applied for the post and they'll call me for the interview very soon.
Mhm. Oh, okay. So, what are your hobbies?
Um, I love to spend my times on learning this language because this is my most priority right now. And yeah, I'm indulging myself in on that. Other than that, I'm not doing anything because I'm not even a movie buff, so I don't watch a lot of movies. But I love to travel. I love to listen to music while traveling. Also, I love to listen to music.
Okay, so you travel.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So I would like to talk about myself as well. I think if you don't know me, then I would love to share. So my name is Sweta and I'm from West Bengal. I've completed my graduation and I'm about to complete my master's degree too. And I have a YouTube channel, Swetas English Lifestyle, where I've been working for English. I began to learn and started teaching at the same time, and also making a lot of videos. So I can say now I became a YouTuber and trainer, and also a learner. Still, I'm learning and helping people online and offline. That's all about me.
Nice to know you.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
you
think you have
have been learning
completed your.
English, right? Sorry.
Yeah. I think you are doing masters in English, isn't it?
Yes, I'm doing masters in English literature.
Okay, that's really nice.
On distance mode. No
Okay,
environment,
okay,
no study. But yes, I'm completing my degree, I would say. I didn't study that much. Even I didn't create an environment. Basically, for English language, I created an environment to teach, to learn, to devote my time here. But when it comes to study purpose for degrees, I didn't focus that much. So I feel like that yeah, I didn't study properly, but I'm about to complete, and it's
okay.
just like completed, I would say.
But
Graduation
I
time
think it's
also
quite.
the same.
Mhm. But I think it's quite manageable because
Yeah.
even I completed masters in English and I have completed my
Mm.
undergraduation 1 year, final year in distance mode. So I know it is quite easy. It is manageable.
Yeah, it's quite easy to manage. While examination I studied, that's it. And I think we
Yeah,
can manage in that way. Degrees are like that. So I focus more in my career. Basically, English literature is also important in my life, but I like didn't get that chance to like study more and go deep into that. But yeah, English language gave me opportunity, a platform to start my journey to work upon in English language, basically on English language. So that's
okay,
why I am also occupied with this, and I started my journey learning completely. I was learning a language and also talking to people, teaching them, connecting with them. So I started becoming like this, not like studious girl or like what we can say starting for study purpose, basically to do something related to subjective way, not like
yes,
that.
yes,
So I more focus on communication skills, like
okay,
speaking and practical method I follow, basically. So that's why it has been going on and still it is.
okay. Yeah, from this side, as an audience, we observe that you are actually upskilling yourself, which is anyway going to help your career. Uh, yes, it will help you. Don't worry.
Yeah, in my graduation time and now master's degree. I am completed, I would say. I completed. I'm done. Now what will happen? Will I get any job or they will do anything for me? They will not do anything for me. I have to do more things for study if I want to do a government job or if I want to become a professor. Now professor journey it's not that easy that we can do easily, right?
True,
Completing your
true.
masters and graduation that doesn't matter, doesn't enough. You need to do harder than harder. So it's not like that after completing masters and graduation I am able to get a job, I can get a job and easily I can survive. But I know English language helped me to be independent and survive still while graduation time and student master's degree time, I would say. So just because of skills, I'm surviving by myself. I'm doing everything. I would say 2 years I've been staying in rented house and I am managing everything by myself. So I feel this
Okay.
is really great for me to make
Yes,
myself independent by
yes,
skills.
that's what we want. At the end of the day, that's what we want, right? We have to establish ourselves financially. At the same time, we should
Hmm.
have the freedom to do anything. So you have it right
Exactly.
now.
And right now, if I want to study further, then I can do it. I can do it. But the thing is, time doesn't allow me, and I'm occupied with teaching all the time, online and offline, and making videos and making career over YouTube also. So there are so many things that in my plate. So that's why maybe I'm not able to get chance to study for the government job and then doing for further study or professor. I want to become that, but still it's not like that possible. Easily we cannot do everything. Right time is not there with me, I think. So these are the things I love to do, and it is really important. Now many people are struggling with that. Many people want me that I would help them. So that's how it's going. I'm helping in this way and also improving myself. When I help them, when I teach them, now I'm communicating with you. So still I'm learning something with you. Definitely. This is
True.
how I believe. Mm. But
Wonderful.
for education, like degrees, and if we talk about education things, we talk about or get academically, then we are not getting that kind of environment. Where I studied, it was just simply I did somehow for my degrees I wanted to do. On distance mode, I did even we didn't study, and even in college also no any teaching happens properly or no any study things I
True, true.
see. Environment is not there. Nobody studies. No teachers even don't teach. It's true. It's fact. But I have to say that it is like that. In graduation time also, I didn't get that much. Yeah, in graduation they were teaching because I was doing regularly, but it was COVID-19. Then on online again, I
Okay.
didn't study much. So that's the thing actually. Basically, in my college and master's degree time, I didn't get chance. My environment and situation didn't allow me to do for study purpose.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
applied for undergraduation in a reputed college. Okay. I studied there for 2 years, and final year I did in distance education because of some family matters. Okay. I got married at the time, so I had to apply in the distance mode. So for those 2 years, I didn't learn anything from there. Though it was a reputed college, I didn't learn anything.
Yeah,
Uh, that
exactly.
is how it is. And I was
Yeah.
not so aware of the opportunities in this degree.
Mm.
After
Mm.
completing this degree, you should know what you have to pursue next, right? But I was so clueless
Mm.
at that time. So this is
Yeah,
how
true.
whether it is whether you are accepting it or not, this is what the reality is. If you even if you
Mm-hmm.
are doing your degrees in reputed college, you will just get the roadmap of the degree. That's it. You will just
Exactly.
complete the degree. Otherwise, you will get nothing out of it. You all you have to do is you have to upskill yourself. So you are doing it already. So you need not
Mm.
to regret about anything. No worries,
Yeah,
dear. You
exactly.
are doing great.
Yeah, no problem. I don't regret that much, but the thing is, like, I sometimes think that I think I should have studied nicely because now I'm about to complete. So I'm thinking like that. My master's degree is also completed now, but I didn't study. I was always thinking to study. But yes, I was doing great things, so I know that it's important. And you know what, ma'am? I would say that we did degrees And you know what? We don't even know how to present ourselves. We don't even learn there.
Yes.
I don't know why we don't learn. Within 2 years, we do master's degree, 3 years graduation. 5 years, we give somewhere our time and we put our energy, effort, money. It's kind of like nothing. 5 years, what we do? We don't learn anything. Why? Even though we go colleges, but universities and talk to professors, friends, environment, gossiping, everything happens. But why we don't learn these kind of things, which is kind of basic things to learn in our we need to learn being a human. So
Yeah.
we don't learn these things, and it happens by just to skills we learn actually. When we understand, when we realize, that time we start working. Right. Other than
Yeah.
in schools, even we don't have idea. Since our childhood, I didn't know anything like this skills and communication, public speaking, personality development. I didn't know this thing. And in our school time, we didn't know anything at all. And even I studied in a government school, which is small school, primary school. I studied there. We were going for khichdi and all. So how I didn't learn anything. So in my college time also, I saw no improvement, no exploration. I wanted to explore my life, but I didn't see any opportunity that I could explore there. I didn't see that. Then I realized that communication. If I can speak from my mouth, I can handle the situation. I can tackle anything. And that time I started doing it in my college time by myself through phone I got. That's why otherwise no any institution, nothing like that. So in institutions even we don't learn. Even some schools, universities, we study a lot, but we don't learn anything. Even we can't communicate, then what can we expect from that? Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
But now we are working, so that's why we are learning ourselves. We
yes,
are
of
working
course.
for ourselves. Now you have realized you also started working. But few years back when you were doing college and masters, that time you also didn't know, isn't it? But now
No,
you
I was
started
clueless.
learning.
Yeah.
Why it
After
happened?
completing the college,
Nobody taught us. Nobody, told us to learn these kind of things, and even we didn't have ideas in that time.
yes, 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 that is what the
Yeah, you were
reality of
saying
our
something.
education. Yeah, that is what the
Hmm.
reality of our education system.
Yeah. So, did you study in vernacular medium or English medium in your school time?
Yes, I studied in Tamil medium. That is what my mother tongue is. So even I struggled a lot. I actually thought that if I do undergraduation and post graduation in English, I can master this language. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And after completing the masters, I somehow realized that I have to focus on my language. And even at that time, I was clueless about all these platforms because I completed in 2018. So at that time,
Hmm.
uh, we are not so prone to all these online platforms, right? So
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea about it. I managed with whatever I knew. So that is
Hmm.
how I survived. After that, I stopped working because of my second pregnancy. And at the time, I myself realized that, okay, my English is not quite good, so I have to focus on it. That is how I realized, and I started very recently. For this past
Hmm.
1 year, I am focusing on this language, and yeah, it is going good. But the thing is, you have to be very consistent. That is what I realized in this 1 year.
Yes. And I would like to know from you, how did it happen? That after second pregnancy, you realized that you need to work. Now you need to come, you need to work upon yourself and communication skills. What did it happen, or what things shifted in your life that you turned to take this
Okay.
decision, I would say?
Mm-mm. Okay, I had a big insecurity. I completed my schoolings in Tamil medium, that too in government school, where we didn't even have teachers for English, for many subjects, for even main subjects. We didn't even have teachers. So I had that
Mm.
insecurity that I studied in Tamil medium. That is why I'm not quite good at English. But the reality is, though the students are from English medium, they are also facing the same scenario. But
Mm.
somehow my mind uh, felt like that. So I felt that okay, I'm not good at English, and I didn't do it intentionally, but I didn't realize by myself, but I did it all unintentionally. Actually, I actually tried to apply for some other degrees. I, after completing my master's in English, I started working in college. There, they
Hmm.
actually asked me to apply for PhD because if you want to survive
Okay.
as an assistant professor, you have to apply for PhD or you have to complete NET exam. So
Hmm.
uh, I actually felt that okay, my English is already not good. Why should I pursue PhD? So I just to escape from that requirement,
Mm-hmm.
I somehow uh, pacify my management saying that okay, I'm going to apply for MBA, and they said okay, and I applied for MBA and I pursued for 1 year with my money. I studied, and
Hmm.
unfortunately, COVID happened, and I couldn't complete the final year.
Hmm.
I mean second year. I dropped it.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
again, during my second pregnancy, I requested my husband and he helped me and he said, okay, to apply for MEd. Actually, before my pregnancy, I completed
Hmm.
BEd
Date.
with the
Okay.
duration. Yeah, I completed BEd. And after that, I asked my husband and he said, okay, and I applied for MEd. I paid 10,000, sorry, I paid 15,000, and
Mm-hmm.
I actually went there. The staff members in that college was not so good. He was very elderly
Hmm.
person, so he has that pressure in his mind. So that is why he is actually shouting at everyone. So
Okay.
he shouted at me as well. So I felt really disrespected. And my
Mm-hmm.
husband said that, okay, you don't go to college next time. I will accompany you. And he accompanied me in the final time. And at that time also, he disrespected my husband in front of me.
Wow.
I was so,
Just to.
I
Hmm.
got irritated and I said on the spot, I don't want to pursue my MEd. And I dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I requested them to refund my money. They said no. They just refunded only 2,000. I lost
Wow.
13,000.
My God. Oh.
With my MBA,
Okay.
I lost around 20 to 25,000. With my
Hmm.
MEd, I lost 13,000. So after some point, I realized that why am I trying to escape from this language? Why
Hmm.
am I not spending those money on upskilling myself? That is
Yes.
how and I started focusing on this language, and I finally gathered all my courage and I paid for English Shari. Yes, I know it is quite expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but I paid for English Shari, and I started taking classes on English Shari, and that helped me to improve my confidence and my fluency and other stuff. So that is how my journey is going.
Wow. Great. And as you said, invested money there a lot, and then you came back to learn this language, right? This is
Yes.
how it happened. I don't know. I didn't understand. Like, how does it?
1 minute.
How does it
1 minute.
possible? Like, yes,
1 minute, dear.
sure.
Hello, dear. Yeah,
Yes, right
I'm really
now.
sorry. My
Please,
father
because
was actually shouting at my son. So that is why.
okay, somehow
Yeah,
we
you
need
were
to
asking
manage,
about
right?
yes, yes. You were about to ask
At
something,
home,
right?
it happens. I was
Yes.
saying that how did it happen? Like, you invested money and that person disrespected you. And that was a very bad time, I think, you faced.
Yes.
you know
Yes, yes, of course.
Wasting money in somewhere, we really feel bad. And also we have a lot of hope to do so many things in our life, be it degrees or anything, whatever we want to do, we really want to do properly. And if you are dropping out and not completing and then investing money and then getting disrespect from people, so it's a very bad time. I can understand that, but still you came back and started learning English. That's what amazing for you. And I would like to say congratulations that you started finally. And age doesn't matter here, so you can do anytime. The thing is, you are
Yes,
doing properly nowadays consistently. It matters.
yes, yes. I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah, you completed 1 year, as you said, I think.
Yeah, been one
So
year.
tell me the experience, 1 year experience, how you feel, what you did, and how from the scratch what you did. I would say from initially what you did, and nowadays what you are doing. What are the improvements you can see, and what are the struggles you are facing during 1 year experience based on.
Yeah, I started with listening because even before this journey, I was so fond of listening to English content. So I started with English, listening to English content, and I got to know about some of the WhatsApp groups. And I joined in through that video only. I got to know about that groups, and I joined in all those groups. Even after joining that,
Okay.
I didn't have the courage to talk with people because
Hmm.
I felt that is that safe or will I talk with the people properly? So those doubts were there in my mind. And one day I gathered all my courage and I started talking with people. And after that, I was so consistent talking with people because I somehow felt that okay, I like to interact with people, and
Hmm.
that too if they are strangers. And on that platform, different state people are there. So in that case, I
Yeah.
got to know about different stories, different culture. So many stuffs are there. That
Hmm.
made me to fall in love with that process again and again. So that is
Hmm.
how it went. And after some point, I felt that okay, I'm speaking every day, but I'm not aware of my own mistakes. That too specifically when it comes to grammar, I'm not focusing on it.
Hmm.
That is how I felt, and uh, for that also I started watching videos like how can I improve, and what are all the platforms are available to uh, to get a course. So that is how I started
Hmm.
searching, and I got to know about English Yari. And
Hmm.
on that same day I actually installed that app and I saw the subscription plans and all. On the same day, I didn't have money in my hand. I requested my friend for credit card, and I paid with that. I with the installment I paid, and it is worth the pay. That is how I say, because if you are investing money on your skill, that is not actually waste of money. It will
Hmm.
definitely come back to you. So that is how I believe.
True.
Yes, and after
Hmm.
joining on English Study, I actually paid for 3 months, 3 months course.
Hmm.
So those 3 months were so fabulous because I got to know about my own
Okay.
mistakes. My concern was actually about how to rectify my grammar.
My internet is unstable, I think. Am I visible to you?
Yeah, you're visible and you're audible too.
Yes. So I wanted to say that as you shared your journey, and from this journey, I can understand that it happens. Initially, I understood one thing that, as you said, I was feeling underconfident, or I was thinking, or I was overthinking how to do it. I didn't know. You didn't take initiative. That's why you were thinking in initially beginning time in your beginning time. So that time you took initiative with people, right? You started
Yeah,
talking with them. Somehow you took initiative. You collect courage, I would say, and you started doing it. So once you felt a bit comfortable and confidence, then you take another challenge, or you take another action for improvement, or
yeah,
second step by step we
yeah,
need to move, right?
yeah,
So you thought, now I need to connect with experts or mentors so that I can get my fluency, I can understand my mistakes, I can understand how I speak. Now, this is the right thing that you did. Many people are trapped by listening videos, watching videos for years and years, audio calls, only introduction, sharing their information about themselves only. That's it, and then years and years they do, and then when they think that our grammar is not good, then they start working upon their grammar patterns rules, and then they don't understand easily, then start translation and all, then keep doing this and searching on YouTube what to do what not. They don't take action step by step, that yes, now I gained confidence. Before speaking, we can talk to people broken English and to get confidence to understand how we are speaking. Okay, I'm not able to speak right now properly, or I'm not able to form the sentence or structure. I'm not maintaining the things to need to be done. So for that, we understand and we take action for the taking help from mentors or guiders or experts or tutors. So this is really important to do it, and you did it. You took help from people to gain confidence, and then experts. Then you understand your mistakes. You observe things. Some people need to do by themselves if they are not able to pay money or they are not taking guidance from people. So at least they need to observe by recording, understanding. They need to observe things. So you did it in that way. So that's why it is remarkable for you, and you improved, and now you are confident. You are confident enough to connect with people. I think
Yes,
so.
yes,
Overall, I understood in that way. Is it right?
yes, yes. Of course, your observation is quite good. It is on point.
Yeah. So this is how we need to do. Even when I began my journey, that time I was watching videos, listening videos a lot, listening to videos a lot because I knew it in my brain. I don't have English words, nothing like that. Since my childhood, I didn't know about English language. English subject we had, but I was not studying. Even reading problem was there, writing. I was not able to do that. Some people reading, writing they do easily, but speaking and listening they don't have. So for me, everything was not there with me. For communication, under confidence, and everything was there with me to start from scratch,
Okay.
zero. Okay, so that time I did by observation. I would say by observing my things that step by step I need to do. I understand. I try to discover myself and think or research about myself that what I need to do. First, step by step, I did listening practice, video, watching videos I was doing to understand sentences, words, and all. Then I took initiative to speak with people on audio calls, and to myself, I was recording in front of camera. This is how I was doing. Then I thought only audio calls and talking to myself, it's not enough. I need to connect with people on video calls. So I took challenge step by step. Then talking to people on video calls. Once I became comfortable, then I started talking with tutors, clapping
Okay.
go tutors or like Engtalki tutors. I
Mhm.
did that. So step by step, then I talked with experts, then YouTubers, then everyone. So this is how I'm building my confidence. And step by step, we need to do. But people are not ready to do that. They
Yeah.
think that it's just overnight process and months will take how many months they ask us. But step by step, did you complete or not? This is my question. I ask people. So yeah, I was thinking like that.
Okay.
I think you want to say something. Please continue.
No, no. Maybe people are quite hesitant. That is also the reason. Even I was
Hmm.
the one. I always,
Yes, I was also
I was
hesitant, but
actually very, yeah,
action is important.
yeah,
It's
I was
still
actually
sometimes
very
I feel
hesitant. Yeah,
not
please
to
go on.
connect.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that still we feel that not to connect or not to do. But at the end, eventually we need to take action. We feel hesitant. Of
Yeah,
course, everybody feels this.
yeah,
But
yeah.
eventually action is needed here. Then practical
Mm.
method we need to do. So then only we can understand the improvement part. That is I was saying. Yeah. Yeah. So do you have any questions or we can
Yeah, we
it's
can
fine
wrap
for
up the session. Yeah,
today. We can yes.
yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.